There'll be Nancy.
Out of 10,000 people, I'm actually in the final. I'll never forget that day in Andrew's house for the rest of my life.
As long as...
It just began to feel so right for me. I was no longer Jessie. I am Nancy.
What's all this business about being turned down by drama schools? Is it twice?
Yeah.
Don't worry, Sinead. You could be Nancy.
It was just that feeling of he believes in me. I just wanted to hug him. I just wanted to actually squeeze the life out of him.
Here's Jessie!
I love you, baby, like
For the first couple of weeks, everything seemed to go my way.
Your performance was absolutely wonderful.
With that, you could win this competition.
As the weeks went by, I had problems with my posture and then problems with my dancing.
Something about your movement that is still getting me.
You're becoming very self-conscious.
I feel we have lost your essence.
Don't lose Jessie. Jessie.
I feel like I'm just completely lost. Walking into Andrew's offices that day, I knew this is my time to show him that I still deserve to be in here.
I've got tears in my eyes, I promise you.
I've got tears in mine. I've never been so happy to make somebody cry in my life.
Just keep it like that. Don't listen to anybody.
I started to believe in myself a bit more.
There is nothing sad.
That was the greatest performance I've ever heard a young girl of your age give.
That is a night I'll never forget. Standing on stage and looking over at, you know, your mom and your sisters and your brother, I feel like if they have dreams now, they know that they can come true, and that no matter how many times you get put down, if you can pick yourself up and if you can do what you love, anything's possible. I want this so much, and this part is really me.
They all want it so much. Andrew, what would Jessie's strengths be as a Nancy?
Well, she delivers a ballad as well as any young girl I've ever seen of that age. There's no question about that. It's going to be fascinating to see what she does tonight, because she's got a toughie. I thought that The Man That Got Away was the performance of the series so far, but it's something so big to live up to that I'm just, you know, touching everything tonight for her.
All right, well, desperately hoping victory will be hers. It's Jessie, the 18-year-old who will be performing the Roberta Flack classic, The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face. But is she the face of Nancy? Could Jessie be your Nancy? Here's Jessie!
First time ever I saw your face, I thought the sun rose in your eyes. And the moon and the stars were the gifts you gave to the dark and the endless skies, my love. And the first time ever I saw your face, your face, your face. Your
Jessie, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. Now, you had a tough semi-final. You divided the panel last week. Both, I think, John and Denise felt you weren't ready to play the role. Do you think you're ready?
I am so ready for this part. I mean, it just feels so right. Funnily enough, even more so than the male roles I played in school. But I've come out here for 10 weeks and have had a blast, and I don't want to give that up.
All right, well, let's check in with John first. Now, last week, you were quite harsh. You said you were bored by Jessie's performance last week.
Yep.
Did she captivate you tonight?
You did captivate me tonight. I must say, Jessie, that you have a superb voice. You're extremely talented, and that was a really, really good performance. I have to be honest with you, though. I'm worried about your consistency, because you're like a baseball player. Sometimes you go out there, like tonight, and like the man that got away, you hit a home run, and other times you strike out. As a leading West End man, I would worry about my leading lady not hitting home runs every evening.
All right, Cameron, we know Jessie is amazingly talented, but is she right for the role of Nancy?
I think Jessie was born to play Nancy. John, it's about the material she's given, not her delivery. You have something that no one can teach an artist. And we believe that you would be marvellous, and I agree with every word Andrew has said about you.
All right, well, let's check in with Andrew. Could Jessie hold her own? Could you be consistent night after night in the West End?
Well, I never thought I would sit in a chair anywhere in the world and agree entirely with Cameron McIntosh. The fact is, Jessie has the sacred flame of star quality. There's no question about that. It's now going to be about, if you do win, about the work that happens between now and the production opening. And if you could get that and all of the criticism that has been validly said by the panel, the slight awkwardness that you may have when you move, all of those sort of things, I think you will be a huge star, but it's been one of those things. You've never had that training, have you?
No, I'm
promise.
raw. I'm rough and ready.
The audience at home is looking for a Nancy now,
but we got 6 months.
Okay, panel.